Greetings. Welcome back to A Cup of Conversation with me, Nidra Simmons. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. It is Tuesday. I'm just coming on to just encourage you all to just stay encouraged. Put that smile on your face as long as you can. And put one foot in front of the other. And before you know it, if you're going out to work, it'll be time to turn back in and come home and relax and recline for the day. But you just have to stay focused and just keep on going. I had wanted to talk about something, and I was doing all my research and everything to talk about it, but I don't have it together. So I wanted to come on before it got too hot outside to just encourage. And I might come back with another video later, but the word that came to mind was competition. And competition is something that requires two people or a group of people knowing that they're competing against something. But if you're out there in competition with somebody and the other person don't know, it's not really a competition. It's an illusion, because the person that's in competition with another person is putting all this illusion in their mind because only they know. The other person has no idea that they're competing against that person. So if you feel the need to want to compete with somebody, you need to establish what it is that you're competing for. But for those out there that are unaware of people that are competing against them, continue to live your life, seek God for direction and guidance, and just pray for the other person, because they're in competition with themselves. Also, giving glory and honor to God first and foremost. He is the author and the finisher of my life. He is my Alpha, my Omega, my beginning, my end, my in between, my everything. He is within me and He is all around me. Also giving gratitude and much respect to our spirit team, Jesus, Holy Spirit, archangels, guardian angels, all angels in the highest, Christ at light, ancestors, guardian ancestors, and spirit team, near and far. But yeah, I guess that word was popping in my head for, a few reasons: to share this with others, just to have a cup of conversation, and to just bring it to awareness that we have a lot of people that is competing or in competition with us, and we're not even in. The people that they're in competition with is not competing against anybody. Some people are just living their life, trying to make it through the best way they know how, with the guidance of God and their spirit team, and following instructions and the lead that they give them. Not thinking about what somebody else may and may not have like or dislike about us, or whatever the case might be, or you. But yeah, I just felt the need to come on and talk about it and I was hearing it too a lot on the internet as I was passing through, scrolling through different things, and it just stuck with me. And usually when things stick with me, it's for a reason. But yeah, I just wanted to just talk about it. If you have anything that you want to add to it, feel free to go on ahead and post it below, and we can make it a conversation. But yeah, we have a lot of different personalities in this world that we share with one another. And there's a lot of people that put thoughts in their minds. I apologize. There is a dog next door that wants to get out, and apparently he's not getting out. But anyway, and I can't go over there to let the dog out because that's not my property. But anyway, as I was saying, there are a lot of people that tend to come to their own assumptions and put thoughts in their heads. And the conversation they're having the whole while is with themselves. It's not with other people. And I know the way that I've been talking for the past couple of posts that I've posted was about, people with weak minds or easily influenced minds, or just people that want to try to hinder others or keep others in a box. I don't understand why people want to do that, because if you have free will and you can do what you need to do without nobody putting you in a box. Why do you feel the need to want to do that to somebody else? I mean, we're all human. We're all the same, living in this same place. Okay, we're not all the same in detail as far as looks, but we are all living in this same surrounding. Sorry, the fan I got going on. But we're all living in the same atmosphere, the same plane. We're all here. So why do we want to put other people down? Humans are not ladders. We're people. Ladders are ladders. They make all shapes and sizes of ladders. If you feel you have to rise above somebody else, go buy yourself a ladder. And each day you step yourself high on that ladder, and let that be something you deal with yourself. But don't use other people or be in competition with other people, and they don't even know. I was looking up a few verses in the Bible. Like I said, I'll come back later on in detail. And I know I read in there saying that if you're in competition, let it be fair. You're not going into competition to try to cause harm or hurt on somebody else. If there is a final destination of a prize or something like that, usually when you're in competition with somebody, there is a reward at the end. Let that competition, let your mindset in that competition be led by God, led by the love that He has put into us. Let it be fair. Let it be aware amongst both parties. You know what I'm saying? But I hope what I'm saying is making sense. And like I said, I did read through the Bible and picked some verses out, but I did not write them down. It's in the phone, the same phone that I'm recording on, so I can't go back and read it as I talk to you. But I will come back later on and try to add some facts in there for you to look at it yourself. But you can also go into the Bible and look at it too. Hebrews had a chapter about it. I had some verses in there. It was I think Colossians. I think I saw Ephesians. But you can just type in the internet topics about competition in the Bible, or what does the Bible say about competitions, or verses in the Bible about competition, and it'll come right up on the internet, and you can scroll through it yourself. But I just know that when we are constantly trying to cause hurt, harm, or danger to somebody else, it is not God's will. We are to love one another. And if you can't love one another, love yourself. Because if you have a problem with somebody else, it's probably most likely an issue within yourself that you need to resolve. We're different. We're not going to all have the same gifts and abilities. We're not going to all be able to do the exact same thing. There are going to be some people that's naturally better at some things than others. Some people may have to work twice as hard just to get to where somebody else is. That's just who you are, and that's just how things are. You just do the best that you can to make it, as opposed to the other person that's simply doing the best that they can to make it. So, have some compassion for one another. Resolve any unresolved issues that you have within yourself. If you come across a person and you have no reason to dislike them, but you find a reason to dislike them, then that is a time for you to do some soul searching within yourself. Because 9 out of 10, the person that you are upset with is not thinking about you. They have a life and responsibilities of their own that they're trying to make happen. And God has blessed them, some of them, to have children and other obligations, responsibilities that they have to work hard for, to provide for. And here we are not knowing the situation or the lifestyle of somebody else, and we're causing havoc and judgment on them. Not judgment, because judgment will come back to you, but your personal judgment. But you're causing havoc and unnecessary problems for an individual because you can't look inside yourself to resolve any unresolved issues that you may have. I did a post a few times back about not letting the enemy use you. We have to take time to evaluate ourselves, our actions. If we know that we don't normally do bad things or hurtful things to others, and all of a sudden we find ourselves doing that, chances are maybe you've been altered. That is probably a good time for you to sit down in silence. Ask God to reveal to you what it is that you are not seeing. Ask God to heal whatever it is in you that needs to be healed. Ask your spirit team to direct you and guide you throughout your path, throughout the way, throughout your day or wherever you're going, and ask them to help you make the right decisions or go in the right directions along the way. Because we need to look out for one another. And I don't mean go and take care of other people or provide for other people. You need to be respectful. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's what I meant when I said look out for people. But yeah, I hope that I'm saying something that is helpful. But we do need to take time to evaluate our own selves, our own actions. We're responsible for our actions. And however way you do others, and if you bring others into that, and there's a group of people that's being bad or negative towards another, that's a whole group of people that you brought in, and then they're going to be responsible for whatever part they played in. And now you have all these people suffering negative consequences because they jumped on the bandwagon that you were on because you were so strong about what you felt, but you didn't take the time to evaluate what spirit was in you that you were working on. We have good and evil inside of us. There's no perfect person. The only person that claimed to be perfect was Jesus, and that was before our time, way back in biblical days. We strive for perfection daily, and most of the time we miss the mark, but God knows our heart. If our intentions are well, and if you miss the mark, you still have to answer to God, but I do believe that is God. I mean, you're in a better opportunity that way than to just purposely go out there and start doing bad things to people. Hurt people hurt others. I've said that before too, and I've heard a lot of people talking about it. That is the truth. Hurt people hurt others. That's the reason why we have a lot of people putting other people in a box, or why we have a lot of people trying to cause harm onto others. Resolve that issue within yourself. Get a mirror, look at it. Look at it long and hard. Look at it until you can bring up whatever anger, pain, mishap, feelings that's causing you to want to hurt somebody else. Look at it. Don't run from your image. Don't run from what it is that you see. Handle it head on. Stop running from you. Forgive you, love you, and then you'll find a better you in the end. So, I'm sorry. I hope I said something that was helpful. And I'm apologizing because that got really intense. So I don't know how I look when I'm looking in the camera. So you might look like, wow, why is she looking like that? But I just felt that. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. Keep a smile on your face as long as you can. Stay positive. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. I love you, but most of all, God loves you. Until next time. Peace.